Marami nang nakakuha sa atin ng Christmas bonus. And I'd like to ask, nakuha mo na ba yung sayo? No? I'm sure marami sa ating mga kababayan, marami sa ating mga kawais ang nakakuha na ng Christmas bonus this time of the year. Buong taon nating pinaghirapan. No? And the idea of getting extra cash will always be good, especially kung alam natin na pinaghirapan natin yung pera na nakuha natin. No? But the real question here is, anong gagawin natin doon? What are we supposed to do with that extra sum of money that we're going to get? No? Main options, you save it, do you invest it, do you splurge because deserve mo to? Those are some of the questions na pag-uusapan natin. Those are some of the questions na sasagutin natin in this episode. No? So again, welcome to Wise by Choice. My name is Andoy Beltran. I'm your host. And if you're new to this podcast, this is where we talk about all things money and how to manage it. In this second episode of Wise by Choice, we have our wise guest, Jax Reyes, one of the most popular finfluencers in the Philippines, and he's known for his tips, tricks, and hacks pagdating sa credit cards. No? So pag-uusapan natin ngayon with Jax on how you can make the most out of your Christmas bonus. So again, welcome to Wise by Choice, Jax. Thank you for guesting.
Hello mga kawais and hello Andoy. Grabe naman yung parang most popular. Na-pressure ako doon. Content creator lang. I create my content. But thank you for having me here at Wise by Choice.
Itong mga panahon na to, nasa Jose Marichan season, Christmas season na tayo. Let's start with this question,
Okay.
Jax. Kasi ako, personally, I'm very interested na malaman to. No? I think let's take this an opportunity to talk about this. Ano ba ang Christmas bonus?
Okay.
And how is it different from dun sa sinasabi nila na 13th month pay? Are they one and the same?
Okay.
Magkaiba ba to? Ano ba to?
I think it's very different. It should be different, di ba?
Okay.
Ang 13th month pay kasi, it's mandated by law. Di ba? You have a Presidential Decree 851 which mandates you plus the labor code na kailangan siyang bayaran for company employees or employees on or before December 24. And it can be paid out in one batch or it can be tranches, may ibang monthly nga binabayaran. But it's a mandate, di ba? So everyone, it's a requirement, everyone should be able to get it. Unlike naman yung Christmas bonus mo, depende siya sa kumpanya.
So, yung Christmas bonus is basically depends on the generosity of the company.
Yes.
It's not a requirement, so kahit na
Correct.
hindi ka makakuha, okay lang because again, by law,
It's not required,
not
diba?
required. I think that, Jax, that's why you see lots of your friends, lots of our friends on Facebook or online na kapag meron silang nakukuhang Christmas bonus, they're extra happy.
Correct.
Maybe because, again, alam nila na, this year's a little special because we're
Yes.
able to receive something on top of
Correct.
the 13th month pay. So basically, one is required,
Yes.
13th month, and then literally and figuratively, si Christmas bonus is a bonus.
A bonus. A bonus lang talaga. Parang ganun. Kung meron, yes, happy tayo. Pag wala, okay na rin.
Jax, I've been following you. I've been a member of the community. No? You guys are dead center nasa consumption, purchasing, spending sector of the Philippines. And again, right on the spot, credit cards, diba? But ang gusto nating ma-share, ang gusto nating insights na maibigay sa mga kawais natin is ano ba usually ang ginagawa, ano ang spending pattern, ano ang behavior ng mga Pilipino when it comes to this season? Ano ba usually ang ginagawa nila sa Christmas bonus?
Okay.
Ano yung napapansin nyo?
For me, this depends on what I see naman sa community or online. It's definitely a reward for themselves. So kung ano man yan, it's usually tech gadgets, usually, paano ba to? Mga home accessories, home goods. Diba? That's one thing that I usually see. Or lastly, it's dining out as well. A lot of people like to dine out.
Of
I
course.
think back then, diba, when we were like employees, we were young, we always buy a gift for ourselves, tapos kakain tayo sa labas. So a lot of the income or let's say bonuses goes to that. And then yung pang Noche Buena.
Of course.
Yun
Tsaka
yung
ngayon,
mga-
di ba, parang it comes with the Christmas season. Eh. That's why, if you're going to observe, parang palala na ng palala yung traffic. November pa lang, lumalala na yung
Yes.
traffic. Because people are going out to buy gifts. Because
Correct.
people are going out to attend parties. People are going out to, reconnect with friends. No? But again, going back to the community, going back to how you guys have been, the spokespersons, no, ng mga mahilig magkaskas, mahilig maggumamit ng credit cards, the wise way. Nakikita mo rin ba, Jax, na slowly nag-evolve ang mga Pilipino when it comes to Christmas bonus spending? Because again, I'm one with you, no? Definitely magastos because this is a festive season. But what I'd like to get from you is, may nakikita ka bang evolution? May na-observe ka ba na somehow stark difference na, people are now more conscious when it comes to saving. They're now saving. People are now conscious when it comes to their investment choices. So baka medyo nagiging sophisticated na sila when it comes to the use of money. Ano yung nakita mong evolution through the years?
Okay. I think for now, a lot of it is dependent on promos. Kung ano mga promos, anong mga deals, anong mga discounts. That's one big factor as well, or deciding factor for a lot of people or Filipinos to go buy that item ba? Or how do they maximize whatever they have right now? Diba lagi natin sinasabi, how do you maximize your every peso?
Understood.
So it's really looking into little deals, little promos, how do we maximize, how do we get the best deal out there bago natin gawin yung purchase na yon.
My next question is, ikaw, Jax, nung time na fully employed ka pa, diba? Fully employed ka pa sa one of the bigger telcos in the Philippines, no? Anong ginagawa mo sa Christmas bonus? I'm curious kasi gusto kong maintindihan. Alam mo ang behavior ng community members. Ako, I'd like to understand your behavior as a depositor, as a saver, as an investor.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So back then, syempre, I think I was young once. And that's why I like creating content now because I made those mistakes when I was younger. So that's one thing na I'm very open na I also made those mistakes. We were young na I splurged. But I always made sure that back of my mind na meron ako pang savings, meron ako pang investment. So kahit nag-splurge ako, I will never go beyond my means na wala akong pera, gagastusin ko siya.
Exactly.
So it will always be a gift, di ba, for myself. But I always made sure na, magkano ba yung pwede kong gastusin? I always remember my mom saying na, if may bibilin akong luho, she always told me this na, you only can spend 10% or whenever you buy something, you have to have 10 times of that amount sa bangko mo.
Before
if it's a want, before I make a purchase.
Oh, ang galing. This is a totally different insight, no? Which is actually good. We're not seeing na may mga set rules tayo when it comes to budgeting.
Yes.
Again, backstage, you're talking about the commonalities between credit cards and investments kasi there's really no such thing. Every time you get asked, Jax, ano ba yung pinakamagandang credit card? There's no such thing.
Yes,
Guys,
I agree.
to our kawais, no, there's no such
Totoo.
thing as the perfect credit card. There's no such thing as the perfect investment. Kasi the only way you'll understand na perfect ang isang vehicle for you, perfect ang isang facility for you, is by the time makita mo that it matches your personality.
Agree.
It matches your lifestyle.
Agree.
Kasi pasok siya, for example, again, we're talking about points, we're talking about miles. Are you a points person? Are you a cashback person? Are you a miles person? So it really depends. Sa investments naman, are you a conservative investor?
Or an
Because
aggressive one.
you're supposed to tap a totally different set of facilities for that. No? You check your gadget, may kita mo mga 11, 12 sale, dami. You worked hard the entire year and you might be thinking, deserve ko naman to, deserve ko to treat myself. And there's nothing wrong with that. Na-establish na natin yun. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're working within your budget. If alam mo that you're not going beyond your means.
Yes.
No? Jax, as one of the co-founders of Kaskasan Buddies, as one of the most popular finfluencers in the Philippines. Parang institusyon ka na pagdating sa credit cards, Jax. Kaya I'm very, very particular with this question kasi I don't want to be misconstrued. I don't want it to be misinterpreted. No? Now, my question is, how do you make sure that you spend within your means and not necessarily within your credit card's credit limit?
I love the question, Andoy, ang ganda niyan. But I always create about content like this nga, na lagi ko tinatanong, is it budgeted? Even sa mga kawais natin. Budgeted ba
budgeted?
yan? You have
Is
to
it
ask
budgeted?
yourself, di ba, is the item that you're going to purchase budgeted? Kung hindi siya budgeted, alam mong tanggal na kagad siya
Red
sa
flag.
list.
Red flag yun.
kaagad, di ba?
Exactly.
So you have it. And the second point naman, when you were saying na you have to spend na hindi mo alam yung credit limit, I always tell people, look at your credit limit as something that you don't have, as money that you don't have.
Which is literally
Which is literally
the case.
true. The case,
Exactly.
di ba? Kasi
Exactly.
people always say na, okay, mataas nga credit limit mo. Kaya nga sabi ko, yes, having a high credit limit, that's something to be proud of. I
Correct.
believe it's true kasi
Correct.
the bank trusts you enough to give you that high of a credit
Correct.
limit.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, that's why dito ulit papasok yung sinasabi ko kanina ba, do you have 10 times that amount in your
Correct.
bank account? Kaya I also asked, di ba, kanina I was telling you the 10 times. My mom always said,
Mom
do you have
wisdom.
10
Your
times?
mom
My
wisdom.
wisdom,
Oh.
exactly. Do you have 10 times that item? And I'm sure sasabihin ng mga kawais dyan, pwede bang tumawad? O sige, kahit 5 times. Di ba? It's a safety net or safety
Exactly.
measure, di ba, that you have na if you wanna buy a want, meron ka ba ganun karaking amount muna?
Exactly. I actually love the way you put it, Jax, na it has to be budgeted. But of course, Jax, there are also cons. Yung maganda pag-usapan din natin yung cons. One is the joy of the joy of getting rewards. No?
Okay.
The joy you're getting from rewards, they can be short-lived. I'm very particular about this question as well, no? Kasi
Sige.
when you buy stuff, I'd like to ask you this
Sure.
question. Gusto ko para makuha ko rin yung insight mo.
Okay.
Jax, when you buy stuff that you need, anong pakiramdam mo?
Ako, syempre, you're happy.
Need.
A need, ah.
Need. Na,
I don't have any feeling with it. Pag need. Kasi
Obligasyon
parang
eh.
obligasyon siya eh.
Exactly. This is not scripted.
Yes.
Just so you guys know, this is not scripted. But what I really like to get from this conversation is that, again, the emotion you get from the purchase. When you said it perfectly. When you spend on obligations, utilities, bills, wala eh. I don't walang
Exactly.
emotions because again, it's an
need.
obligation.
Yes.
Follow-up question.
Sige.
Again, ano naman yung pakiramdam mo, Jax, when you buy stuff that you want?
Okay.
Want.
Want, ah. Alam mo, that's my struggle eh. Now, this is a very honest question to everyone watching then. And a very honest answer. Back then, definitely instant gratification. But a lot of the times na want ko, paminsan nagkaka-buyer's remorse ako.
Ooh.
Di ba, buyer's remorse talaga yung parang, gusto ko ba talaga?
Gets,
I think
gets.
nasanay ako buying those things when I was younger.
Gets.
That's why
Understood.
now I'm more thoughtful whenever I want to buy something and whenever I need it. Kaya nga, double-double yung question ko. Tutulugan ko ba siya muna? Budgeted ba muna siya? Marami
Sabihin na natin na buyer's remorse minus the buyer's remorse, planado, natulugan mo, alam mo na bibilin mo. Pero again, it's just a want.
A want.
It's not an investment.
Okay, yes.
It won't grow. It won't appreciate in value. It's not an obligation.
What do I feel?
Anong pakiramdam mo?
Siyempre happy.
Exactly.
Instant gratification,
Exactly.
di ba? I
Exactly.
still feel happy naman. It's just that it depends on the item, di ba?
You know, Jax, people mature. For example, naturally, yung natural progression yan is people start from being depositors,
Correct.
they save. By the time they gain experience, they start investing.
Yes.
For example, sa credit cards, mga credit card users, yung mga followers mo, no? Initially, importante lang sa kanila is ma-approve. Yung iba nga, back-to-back pa sa
Yes.
bangko, di ba? May mga pre-approved yung iba, maliit yung credit limit. But by the time they start maturing, for example, yung sinasabi ko kanina, from being single to being parents, parang very important na sa yung freebies na makukuha mo, yung mga points, mga miles na makukuha mo, no? So again, parte
Part of life.
dyan ang maturity process. Exactly.
Which actually reminds me, Andoy.
Exactly.
Parang sabi ko, these are the points that talagang parang nag-twinkle yung eye ko, di ba? I love talking about this kasi a lot of the times, di ba, like what we were saying backstage, na parang, bakit natin siya tinitingnan as the enemy, di ba? Credit card is always seen as the enemy, but it should not be if you use it correctly.
Exactly.
Like Andoy, di ba, cashback promos right now, holiday season, ang dami. If wais ka lang, you can get as much as 100,000 cashback. Depende on how you're going to put,
Correct.
paano puputulin yun, di ba? Buy now, pay later, installment options. Lagi ko rin sinasabi, guys, mga kawais, huwag kayong mag-installment pag walang pera. Kahit, di ba, like I said,
Correct.
wala sa budget, no. Kahit na installment man siya. Because that's also a pitfall. But, can be used to your advantage, di ba? Putol-putol yung pag-purchase mo, especially pag 0% interest.
That's correct.
Di ba? And what else? Even mga dining promos. Usually now, what I do, pag hindi discounted yung restaurant, hindi kami kakain doon.
Ooh.
Para naging ganun na lang.
Tama.
Kasi di ba, you're gonna eat eh. Kung
Correct.
sabi ko nga, if you're gonna eat out, why not eat somewhere na 50% off?
This is literally what we're telling our kawais, di ba? Mga followers natin, mga listeners and viewers.
Correct.
You really make the most out of your money.
Money,
Di ba?
yes. Di ba? Every peso counts eh.
Correct.
Di ba? Parang, if you're going to think about the savings, I always remember this, na if you look at savings, look at it in an annual perspective, kung magkano natitipid mo per day or per week, multiply
Ooh.
it by month,
Nice
multiply
concept.
it by
It's a very
year.
nice concept.
Di ba?
That's a very nice concept.
If ever, magkano ba tipid mo? If you're going to save 500 peso, or sabihin natin 2,000 peso every time you dine out, times 4 times, times 1 week, di ba? 2,000 a week, times 4, 8,000 times a year,
Correct.
magkano
Correct.
yan? 96K if I'm not mistaken, di ba?
And alam mo, Jax, nakakatuwa kasi you talked about saving, di ba? But this is not your typical type of saving. Kasi this is money that you spent na meron cashback. Tapos
Correct.
sa next billing cycle mo,
Pwedeng
you're
ganun,
not supposed to pay that amount anymore.
Yes,
Madededuct
exactly.
siya.
Oo.
So, to be perfectly honest, talagang na-save mo yung pera na yon.
Agree.
Because of spending.
Correct,
Parang
yes.
ang hirap kasi niyang ipaintindi.
Yes,
Especially in a very traditional setting na how can I save, Jax? While I'm all along, I'm just spending and spending and spending.
Yes,
And that's
yes,
actually the
yes.
beauty of following people like you, influencers like you, because you get to explain it to them in a very practical sense, diba? Na
Agree.
parang nakikita mo na, oh,
Thank you.
to be perfectly honest, you get to save by spending because of this, and that.
Or looking
no?
for the best promos
Exactly,
lang, di ba?
exactly. So parang
tipid eh.
hindi siya, again, talk about nakakatuwa kasi you get to satisfy several
Requirements
requirements. You get to satisfy your wants, you get to
Yes.
satisfy your needs, and at the same time, meron ka pang extra
For you.
simply for doing that. Let's talk about investing. Kasi
Okay.
if you want to grow your money faster, but syempre legitimately,
Yes.
this is really the way to go.
Correct.
Investing. This may be up my alley. Ito talaga
Agree.
yung let's say my expertise.
Expertise, yes.
Pero I don't look at it as my expertise. I'm really passionate.
I
I
love
think
the word.
that's a more powerful
I love the
word.
word, yes.
I'm more passionate about teaching investing to people.
Correct.
I love what it does to my money, but more importantly, I don't work that way. Na parang puro ako lang, I keep it to myself. That's why we're doing things like this. We're sharing insights, we're sharing tips, tricks, hacks na usually tayo lang yung nakikinabang, but this is our avenue to teach
share.
them na parang,
Agree.
you might want to check this out. diba?
Agree.
That's, I think, a very good segue
Okay.
for us to start talking about investing. How you can make the most out of your card, no? Pero baka mabitin sila kasi, Andoy, gusto naming malaman, ano naman yung mga investment options namin. Diba? Kasi ang dami. Lalo
Ang dami
na,
nga.
again,
I love this question actually, Andoy, kasi it's perfectly up your alley and I want to learn more, syempre. Parang gusto ko malaman, tama ba itong ginagawa ko? But, sige. So, one thing that I like what you said then earlier is we don't gatekeep all of these things. That's one thing that I want to give credit where credit is due talaga.
Of course.
Diba? It's like uplifting Filipinos, in short.
Correct.
Diba? But I always put my investment in a lot of different baskets. I'm the type kasi, not only diversification, alam mo yung parang sometimes sigurista ako, sometimes I want to also be risky. Alam mo yung ganong type.
I get your point.
I don't have that word for it, but I'm just like that. So, the first one, syempre,
Multiple personality.
Multiple, grabe yun, parang
multiple
ano na yun,
personality
Okay, I love that.
Multiple investor personality.
Okay.
Ayan.
I love that. Maganda yan. Maganda yung
Oh.
term. Like for the first one, usually we start off with bonds.
Correct.
Diba? It's the most secure, if I'm not mistaken. Diba?
That's correct.
Meron ako
That's
mga
correct.
bonds. Diba? Depends on, or even bills. Diba? Those are the
Bills,
first.
notes, bonds, depending on the tenor.
Diba? Parang, pero yun nga lang, sometimes it might be, for me, maganda naman returns, pero sometimes it might be masyadong low risk na paminsan, ito lang ba yung tinutubo ng money ko?
Correct.
That's my
Correct.
personal feeling.
Correct. You know, Jax, that's how it's really supposed to operate, yung bonds. No? You have bills, notes, bonds, depending on the tenor, short,
Correct.
medium, long term. Pero pagdating kasi sa fixed income instruments, aka bonds, you're practically loaning money. Nagpapautang ka ng pera sa gobyerno, nagpapautang ka ng pera sa mga korporasyon na gustong mag-expand. You know, Jax, to a certain degree, no? Because sabi mo nga sa akin, you were and you still are a bond investor. Nakakatulong ka sa economic growth and economic recovery of the Philippines. Kasi nakakatulong ka, whether you are aware or not, nakakatulong kang magbigay ng trabaho sa mga empleyado from both the public and the private sector.
Okay.
So that's how bonds operate. At ang maganda pa sa bonds, Jax, no, is that, sabi mo nga kanina, medyo maliit, pero definitely better than savings. Some bonds, lalo na yung mga longer tenured bonds, no, some of them can be a good hedge when it comes to inflation kasi definitely better than 4 or 5%.
Correct.
Pero ang isa sa maganda sa bond market investing is that it gives you a regular stream of income. Kasi meron siyang tinatawag na coupons, coupon payment. Basically, Jax, ang coupon payment, interest lang yan eh. Pinaganda lang because exclusively ginagamit sa bonds. No? Kasi nung unang panahon, ang bonds, kagaya ng stocks, ay certificated. Merong certificate ka na matatanggap. But again, very manual. You need to go there physically. You need to hand over a huge amount of money. Pero ang binibigay sa yung katunayan, katibayan, na meron kang ipinautang sa gobyerno, ay yung mga kapirasong papel. That's a bond certificate.
Okay.
Sa ilalim ng bond certificate, Jackson, this is me being,
Very technical.
technical about
I'm loving it.
Para lang maintindihan natin yung history behind coupon payments. May mga stubs yun sa ilalim. So meron kang certificate at meron kang stub sa ilalim. Every quarter, kailangan mong pumilas ng stub. At kailangan mong mag-leave at kailangan mong pumunta sa treasury office
I love
at pipila ka doon for you to get your interest payment. That's why ang tawag sa mga interest payment from bonds are coupon payments. Ibibigay mo sa kanila yung coupons in exchange for the interest payment. That's why, again, it's called coupon payments. You get paid in exchange for coupons. No? Pag naubos na lahat ng coupons mo, that means malapit nang mag-mature yung bond. So bonds mature. May mga maturity yan ng short, medium, long term. And then by the time it matures, ang kailangan mo ngayong ibalik would be the entire certificate. Yung entire certificate na yun, in exchange for that, halimbawa, day one, you lent the government, you lent the corporation about 500,000 pesos or 50,000 pesos. That entire principal, yung buong yun, ang ibabalik sa'yo. So basically, ang kinita mo dito would be the coupon payments. But at this day and age, Jax, I think pinag-usapan din natin kanina sa backstage, no? Nung unang panahon, matrabaho.
Yes.
Nung unang panahon, kailangan ka mag-leave, kailangan mong... Literally, Jax, you need to spend time, you need to spend effort, resources, just for you to be able to get the coupon payments. Pero ngayon, sabi nga natin, Gen Zs, the younger generation, everything's
digital
handed over to them. Ngayon, ang coupon payments mo, it gets credited directly to your account. It gets credited directly to your bank account, your stock brokerage account. And by the time you wake up, para makikita man lang notification, no? Dividends, coupon payments, credited to your account.
Paminsan nga wala ang notification, Andoy.
At masusurprise ka na lang.
Masusurprise ka na lang,
parang bonus
diba?
na lang.
Agree.
Aside from bonds, Jax, ano pa yung ibang mga investment vehicles in your portfolio?
Itong pinaka naalala kong process, because you were talking about the manual process that we've experienced, is opening either your stock brokerage account, mutual funds account, investment UITF account. Yung mga yun, like, I do love those kasi, Andoy, di ba? For example, if you're going to look into a lot of resources online, a lot of them will always say, oh, invest tayo on the US stock market. But in the Philippines, it's not easy. It's not, it's very hard. And for me, UITFs or mutual funds gave me an opportunity to invest in the US stock market. Kahit pa paano. Di ba? I think I want your insight therein. Tama ba?
Totoo eh. Kasi again, maganda yung progression din because it's really aligned sa nangyayari sa market. No? You really start with deposits and then slowly creep up papunta sa mga money market funds, tapos bonds. No? Papunta ka na rin talaga dun sa stock market kasi by the time you start getting bored dun sa mga nakukuha mong returns from bonds, usually maghahanap ka ng mas
More.
mas mataas, mas malaking
Yes.
returns, no? And the next best thing would probably be stocks. So stock market kasi, Jax, you're no longer considered a bondholder. Hindi ka na nagpapautang.
Correct.
You're no longer just an investor. Sa stock market, you are actually allowing yourself to become a co-owner,
Agree.
kasosyo. You know, in the world of stocks, Jack, especially here in the Philippines, you have close to 300 listed companies to choose from, and that's a lot, no? From the outside looking in, you're talking about the biggest brands, you're talking about, you know, developers, banks. So iniisip siguro ng mga tao, Andoy, for me to get into stock market investing, I need a huge amount of money. But again, maybe nung unang panahon, back in the day,
Correct.
the rich were the only ones getting richer because the rich were the only ones who can afford to invest.
I agree.
Back then, ang mahal for you to open a stock brokerage account. Which brings me to this question,
Sige,
Jax.
sige.
Nung nag-open ka ng unang stock brokerage account mo, magkano ang kailangan mong minimum amount?
The minimum back then, and this was like 10 years? More than
Ooh.
10 years ago,
Okay.
It was 30,000 pesos.
Tama.
And ang hirap nun, ha? Ang
Tama.
hirap kong i-pull
Tama.
yung money na yun,
Tama.
I remember.
Exactly. For students, for new employees,
New
for new
employees,
hires, parang
yes.
30,000 pesos
big.
can
It's
be a
really
lot.
big.
And again, I'm telling you, Jax, yung 30,000 pesos na yan, pinababa na yan.
Yeah.
Kasi, again, back in the day, talking about 20, 30 years ago, for you to be able to open a stock brokerage account, you need 500,000 pesos. And I'm not joking, I'm
My
not kidding, I'm not
God.
exaggerating. 500,000 pesos, pinababa to 250, 100,000, 50, some 10 years ago, 30. But ngayon, investing, saving, it's
Super low.
made more easy,
Correct.
accessible, and most
Correct.
importantly, affordable. So
Yes.
for as little as 5,000 pesos,
Oo.
1,000 pesos, you guys can actually get started. no?
Agree.
Now, talked about bonds, you talked about stocks. Siyempre kapag pinag-combine mo yan, ang bonds together with other bonds, ang stocks together with other stocks, or bonds and stocks combined, you get another investment
Yes.
vehicle. You get funds, unit investment trust funds or UITFs, you get mutual funds at the same time.
Yes.
May exposure ka ba? May investments ka ba when it comes to pooled funds?
This is actually my most favorite investment.
Pooled funds.
Pooled funds. Kasi,
Sige,
You
I'd like
know
to know
why?
why. I'd like to know why. Sige.
I like it. I like it how I call it, parang dumb-proof.
Dumb-proof.
Di ba
Ah.
parang mas madali eh.
Mm.
And again, the risk is diversified, di
Okay.
ba? Kinalat ko yung risk ko. And whenever I buy, I can also buy US stocks this way. Easier. Di ba? Kasi I know opening a US brokerage, ang hirap.
Ang hirap, tsaka grabe yung fees.
Grabe lang yung, not only the fees, the paperwork. Kung
Exactly.
You think going to a bank is hard? This is harder.
Exactly. I like how you use the word dump-proof because every time I talk to students, every time I talk to employees, parati kong binibida ang mutual funds and
Yes.
ETFs, Jax. Why? Because it somehow allows you to invest minus the skills.
Yes.
It allows you to invest minus the time monitoring the market. Why? Because how mutual funds, how UITFs operate, you're basically outsourcing. Let's use the word outsource.
Nice.
You're outsourcing the decision making, the investment decision making, to licensed fund managers. They'll be the ones responsible for choosing anong best investment facilities na pwede kong bilhin for Jax and people with the same investment personality.
Correct.
I also liked how you injected yung US stocks. The good thing about the market now is it allows Filipinos to go beyond the Philippines. no?
Correct.
There are more sophisticated investors kasi, Jax, na masaya sa Philippines, pero
Oo.
every time nagkakaroon ng geopolitical risks, sometimes
scared, di ba?
nagkakaroon ng flight out of the
Yes.
Philippines.
Yes.
They go to the United States of America. Ngayon, very, very in ang tech stocks. Like
Yeah.
the Nvidias, the Teslas, the Googles,
Yes.
di ba? And for a plain vanilla stock brokerage firm, it won't get you exposure to that. The good thing about the market today is merong mga sophisticated stock market investments, may mga sophisticated investment supermarkets out
Correct.
there, allowing you to enjoy the best of both worlds. So allowing investors to take advantage of opportunities from bonds
Correct.
to stocks, UITFs, mutual funds, both dito sa Pilipinas and even outside the Philippine soil, no. Which reminds me, meron pa tayong isang tawag ko dito parati, new kid on the block.
Okay,
no?
okay.
Kasi
Medyo,
if I'm not
I have a sense
mistaken,
na here of what
sige,
this is.
tingnan natin kung ito
Sige,
talaga
sige,
yun.
sige.
No? Parang October 2020, kasagsagan ng
Okay.
pandemic, parang ini-introduce to sa Philippine market.
Okay.
This is what we call real estate investment
Okay,
trusts. Meron ka ba nito?
Yes, REITs.
Okay, sige.
Kasi uso nga siya.
Exactly.
I actually, buti na sinabi mo when it started because I never knew when
October
it started. Basta
2020.
bigla lang siya eh. And during the pandemic to eh, na
Exactly.
everyone was talking about REITs.
Yeah. Kasi natatandaan ko, Jax, nung pandemic, parang very important sa amin, lalo sa profession namin, to get the necessary accreditation and the necessary licenses
see.
for us to just talk about,
Okay.
for us to teach, and for us to sell investment vehicles. So I have several licenses just for me to be able to
Okay.
do exactly like this.
Nice.
No? So
Okay.
sige, let's talk about your experience pagdating sa REITs.
REITs actually came about during the pandemic kasi
Yes.
parang everyone's talking about, oh, mag-REITs ka pag gusto mo ng real estate. You don't... And the notion that I have, it's as simple as this. Correct me if I'm wrong, Andoy, di ba?
Game.
It's like investing in property where you don't need to shell out that much and you don't need to manage the property.
Correct.
I have my own property which,
Correct.
to be honest, sabi ko nga,
Stressful.
gusto mo, may bahay ka. Yes, okay. But it's so stressful na parang
Exactly.
sabi ko, nakakainis siya.
Exactly.
It's a pain in my... Yan.
Yeah, I keep on telling people, parang, again, there's nothing wrong when it comes to real property investing.
Agree.
But I keep on telling people na parang, oh, it's one thing that you acquire a property,
Agree.
but it's also another for you to maintain. You have
Yes.
repairs, maintenance, meron tayong kailangan i-factor in
Yung paupa pa nga lang eh. That was a
yung
nightmare na.
tenant
pa
relationships. Meron din tayong insurance. You
Yes.
guys, the Philippines
Ala.
were dead center at the Pacific Ring of Fire. So ibig sabihin, madalas tayong pinupuntahan ng bagyo, madalas tayong
Lindol.
pinupuntahan ng
Ala
lindol.
pa, correct.
Kapag may property ka at
Yes.
na bagyo, na lindol, na baha, at walang insurance, you're supposed to pay
Exactly.
for the damages. No? Amilyar. It's a Amilyar season. November,
Exactly.
December, January.
Yan yung people don't usually...
You guys take advantage of the
Bulaga.
discounts.
If you pay early.
If you pay early, you get 15-20% discount from your
But
LGU.
also, Ando, if it depends on where you buy it.
Exactly.
Like where I live,
Exactly,
the Amilyar
medyo-
is talaga a nightmare.
Exactly. Tapos minsan, ano pa, wala pang facility for
Yes.
online payments. But again, totally different
story.
topic. Pwede natin
Correct.
pag-usapan sa susunod. But what we're really trying to delve here on is, Jax, it can be a real pain.
Yes.
No? Ang real property investing. Hindi pa natin pinag-uusapan dyan yung renovation, remodeling,
Yes.
estate taxes, 'di ba? Donors taxes. But that's pretty much being solved by REITs. Yun yung maganda talaga sa REITs. Parang it pretty much solves a lot of problems na normally na-encounter ng real estate investors kasi barrier to entry, hindi mo kailangan ng hundreds of thousands, millions of pesos just for you to get started. Here in the Philippines, you just need what 5,000 pesos just for you to get started. You're talking about the best performing REITs in the Philippines. Siguro pahabol na lang, this is also the reason why personally, my kids, yung regular investments ko for them
Okay.
are heavily into REITs
REITs,
because
okay.
apart from price appreciation, ang REITs dito sa Pilipinas, meron siyang regular dividends. So sabi ko nga sa iyo, literally and figuratively, it gives you the best of both worlds. Meron siyang stock market component at meron siyang dividend component na usually nakukuha natin from stocks and of course yung regular income from bonds. No? Because meron tayong batas. May batas sa Pilipinas na nagsasabi under the REIT law that 90% of their distributable income should be given to us investors in the form of cash divs. And it gets distributed every quarter. So sabi mo nga sabi mo nga sa akin kanina, meron kang property.
Yeah.
Minsan mahirap yung pag-deal mo with the tenant. Minsan mahirap yung singilan. Ito wala ka nang poproblemahin.
Correct.
Wala kang problema sa construction. Hindi mo poproblemahin yung sa contractor, wala kang sisingilin. This time, you're just going to wait every 3 months. It will get credited to your account in cash and then happy problem. It's totally up to you if you're going to save that amount,
Or
if you're going to spend that amount, or you're going to reinvest that amount.
I was about to tell you nga na parang sakto ka, Andoy, on the dividend. Kasi whenever I get the email from dividend ng REITs, and buti na sinabi mo yung law na yun, I didn't know about that. I just bought it.
It's a requirement.
But kaya pala, whenever I get that email na dividend for REITs, ang saya.
Yeah.
Kasi yung ibang dividend is, thank you.
Once a year, twice a year. Ito 4 times a year.
That's why ang ganda. Okay, perfect. I love this conversation nga, Andoy. Kasi nga, ang daming opportunities that you can invest.
Absolutely.
And thank you for even, parang guiding me through all of the different and the correct way of explaining it. So para when I go out, okay, tama na yung masasabi ko. And syempre for me, I just want your reassurance kung tama ba itong ginagawa ko rin, di ba? Whenever I invest, syempre, I personally invest in companies that I believe in.
Tama.
That's number one.
Products that you
Products
patronize.
that I patronize,
Yeah.
di ba? Kung hindi ko siya masyadong feel, I don't usually invest there.
Yeah.
And then, syempre, I also depend on my risk. Now that medyo mas may kaalaman na ako, I can be a bit riskier.
More confident.
More confident. Pero back then, di ba, syempre, mas less risk ako. Parang, like what you said, you dip your toes muna, get it wet, then tsaka mo gusto.
Yeah.
And then, lastly, it's also my time horizon.
Yeah.
How do I
Perfect.
invest? Kasi, like for me, I'm always long-term eh. When I invest, I like long-term. May
Correct.
short-term ako, iilan,
Yeah.
but most of it, for me, I like long-term kasi I want to forget na I have investment.
Yeah.
Yung ganun na parang...
Doing long-term, investing long-term is practically you allowing time to work for you as well.
Yes.
Diba?
Okay.
Yeah. So again, yung investing, Jax, parang sabi ko nga sa'yo when we were starting, parang we can go on and on and on.
Yes.
We can go all day talking about investing and
oo.
not feel a thing. No? But to our mga kawais, to our followers, to our listeners, if you decide to invest, you also need to plan. Sabi nga natin kanina, you need to be very intentional.
Okay.
And planning just starts with setting your goals. No? Of course, when you talk about goal setting, just remember the word SMART. No? S-M-A-R-T. S for being specific. You need to be very intentional. Ano yung gusto mo? Gusto ko yung sinabi mo kanina, ano yung gusto mong makuha at the end of the year? Ano yung gusto mong pag-budgetan at the end of a certain milestone, yung time horizon mo? You need to be M. You need to be measurable. It needs to be measurable. Third quarter of the year, would that be enough? By December, so you tell you. You're your boss, but you're planning for yourself.
Correct.
No? It should be achievable. Importante na practical. Importante na kaya mo siyang magawa. Hindi siya yung tipong suntok sa buwan na bahala na, lalagay ko dyan kasi sabi nila kailangan mong maglagay. No? Achievable. Letter R is for relevant. Yung relevance nito sa buhay mo, relevance nito sa gusto mong makamit, yung relevance nito sa lifestyle. Again, you talked about yung what ticks us, no? Our family, our moms, no? So it has to be relevant para maramdaman natin. And lastly, T, it should be time-bound. Gusto ko yung sinabi mo kanina, time horizon. There are investment vehicles perfect for your short-term goals. Merong investment vehicles for medium, merong investment vehicles na long-term. But ideally, tama yung ginagawa mo. Sabi mo, you need reassurance. We're actually doing it right because you're heavy on long-term investments because you're making time. You're allowing time to also work for you. So once you get yourself into investments, it's very important that you're also into diversification. Ako na-surprise ako, to be perfectly honest, no? Nothing to take away from you, Jack. Na-surprise ako kasi pretty much lahat ng investment vehicles meron ka. Yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, I just ended up explaining them.
Yeah.
Pero ang pinag-usapan natin is basically your experience. Meron ka sa bonds, meron kang deposits, money market, stocks, funds, even REITs, no? So that's what's the ideal portfolio setup should be. I'm talking about diversification. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. Kasi sabi mo nga kanina, BCP yan, Andoy. Ginagawa ko to kasi BCP. Not because I have multiple investor personalities, but because meron kang gustong ma-achieve. Halimbawa, hindi magandang stock market this year.
Correct.
At least you have bonds working for you. Hindi ganun kalaki, pero hindi ka naman negative.
Correct.
By the time the market rebounds next year, perhaps ang pwede natin gawin is allocate more sa stocks. Not that we're forgetting other investment vehicles, pero syempre, papasok doon, Jax, yung market education. Papasok dyan yung financial literacy kasi dito mo makikita alin yung mga investment vehicles na meron ka sa portfolio
Yes.
worth highlighting at alin yung pwede mo munang kalimutan simply because it's not their season yet.
Yep.
Diba?
Agree.
You know, Jax, if I were to make a wish,
Oo.
sana mas mahaba pa yung panahon na
I agree.
magawa natin to because there is still so much to talk about, no? But since we have very limited time with you, we have
Oo.
very limited time for our mga kawais, no?
rin.
I'd like to hear your thoughts. I'd like to hear your
Oo.
insights. Ano yung mga reminders? Ano yung mga tips na pwede mong ibahagi sa kanila to wrap up this
Okay.
Christmas bonus episode
Episode?
of Wise by Choice?
Sige, pag-isipan ko siya. But guys, ito lang siya mga kawais. Always remember, number one, feeling ko, credit card debt.
Credit card debt.
Unahin natin yung mga credit card debt, yung mga high interest debts natin, yung mga payday loans, yung mga ganon. Kung kaya natin bayaran with our Christmas bonus, unahin natin siya.
Ooh,
Because talagang
nice,
a lot of
nice.
the times kinakain lang ng interest yung
Nice.
binabayaran natin.
Nice.
And that's your downfall. A lot of people's downfall. So unahin natin siya, 'di ba? And the second one is think about your future. Budget pa rin, 'di ba? After budgeting, think saan mo ba i-spend yung money mo? Where are you gonna save? Are you gonna
Yeah.
invest?
Yeah.
Or do everything all together? Pwedeng-pwede naman eh.
Yeah.
Walang wrong or right, 'di ba? And what I love about the conversation today, Andoy, was we gave a lot of slew of opportunities for mga kawais natin.
Correct.
And you were able to even explain to me even further, di ba? Ang dami kong natutunan din today. So, di ba, use your Christmas bonus wisely and your 13th month pay wisely. Kasi, guys, ayaw mo naman start of the new year, di ba? You want a new you.
year, new you.
New you, di
Yeah,
ba? So,
exactly.
start planning already as early
Tama.
as now.
Tama. You talked about ito yung season na nag-uumpisa ka na mag-finalize
Yeah.
ng New Year's resolutions mo, no? Kasi you said it perfectly, guys. Pagdating sa credit card, it's a double-edged sword. Talk about credit card, parang ito yung way, ito yung avenue for the young people, no, to build credit history.
Yes.
Wala naman kasi talagang credit score sa Philippines. Credit history ang madalas na
Okay.
tinitingnan, no? By the time you start adulting, by the time you start maturing, kung meron kang masamang record sa credit card, halimbawa gusto mo nang mag-housing
That will
loan,
affect it.
gusto mo nang
Correct.
mag-auto loan,
Yes.
gusto mo nang mag-umpisa ng sarili mong pamilya, mahihirapan kang ma-approve simply because of your history. Doesn't matter how big or how small the amount
Correct.
is. Ang tinitingnan doon is nangutang ka, nagbayad ka ba? Diba?
Yes.
Again, not all utangs are created equal.
Agree.
But what I love about this episode is that Jax was able to give us, a huge amount of insights when it comes to spending and at the same time saving and making the most out of your money. So again, Jax, maraming salamat for your time. Maraming
Thank you,
salamat for your
Andoy.
tips, tricks, and hacks. Tama si Jax mga kawais, no? Whether you spend your Christmas bonus, whether you spend your Christmas bonus to ring in the holiday joy, or you save it for security, or invest it for your future,
Tama.
for your money to keep on making more money, no? Dapat ang bawat piso sa Christmas bonus mo may purpose towards working on your financial goal. Pinag-usapan natin kanina, we agreed upon it, it's psychology behind it and may personality
Yes.
behind it. So that is it for our episode today. Thank you for tuning in to Wise by Choice, where being wise with your financial choices is always the wisest decision. If you liked our episode, follow us on Spotify and on YouTube to be part of our discussions. Join our Facebook community, Wise by Choice. So until then, stay wise with your Christmas bonus.